Hey everybody, it's Jeff Casmer, the CEO of info.com, a private mentoring website to help people make money online. And I wanted to do a video. Actually, I'm going to do a few today. So for those that are subscribers, you're going to get a lot of content today. But I wanted to finish part two of my video from a couple days ago about turning a Facebook prospect into a customer and just keeping the conversation simple, direct, to the point, because oftentimes a lot of people kind of waste your time by inquiring and are tire kickers, etc. So what I'm trying to teach you is to identify somebody who's a legitimate prospect, get their answers to their questions committed and answered, and get right to making them a customer. So let me go back to our conversation with Shirley. And if you remember from my last video, this person obviously is an older person and had lots of questions right here, tons of questions that I answered directly. Basically, I can even quickly review it. Hi, Shirley, been with TCP for several months. Simply love the system and tools. I promote many other businesses as I've been full-time for 17 years. Absolutely, you can promote TCP as a business, as there are many people that only promote TCP business and make a great income with it. I understand your situation. Your monthly cost is $50, which is manageable, as you can start receiving income with the program as soon as the following Friday. TCP pays every Friday. I personally have never used TCP leads, but I see all kinds of success stories in our private Facebook group for TCP members. Now, very, very important here, because honesty is always kind of the best policy. Some people just, oh, yeah, I use the TCP leads. They're fantastic. They're great. And I just think that you're headed down a bad path. I think the more honest you are, the more people will respond to that. So, she's interested in using the leads, kind of feeding into a funnel, and everything that I said is absolutely true. In our Facebook private group, there's tons of success stories. So these leads are really, really, really good. So I just answer the question honestly. So, and obviously she became one of my leads. I received a notification that you're a lead. So once you take the free tour and upgrade to a member, be happy to send you an invite in our group. The owner himself is there every day and would love to personally help you when you're ready. So that kind of tells you that I'm not pushing this person, but here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to help this person. Um, but I'm not going to do the work for the person. And that's what's really, really important. I want them to succeed, because if they're getting new members and signups, then obviously they make money and I make money. And you build a reputation. So in one of my videos, she saw in one of your videos, you promised to basically assure that I would have at least 3 signups, so I'll be in profit mode right away. Does that still hold true? And what are your rules? So, and that's a really, really good question, because I get this question all the time. Hey, so you're going to get me 3 signups. The cost is $50, so I don't have to pay anything. Wrong. Okay. First, there's a 7-day trial. I'm not going to get you 3 paid customers when you are a free member. And you get a free member. You can become a free member for 7 days to take a look at the system, see how well it is, how good it can help your business in generating leads and sales and conversions. But I'm not going to get you 3 paid sales right out of the gate. That's not going to happen, because you need to do some work and make an investment in yourself. The investment in yourself is make that first payment. Okay. And it's essential. There's so many tire kickers out there. It's honestly laughable. And I get it. People's money is tight and they don't want to invest in something that they think is a waste of time. Well, that's because they're not confident. They're either not confident in themselves, they're not confident in the program, they're not confident in their work ethic, and they want it done for them, or all of the above. So I offer that opportunity to put 3 paid members, upgraded members, into their downline where they get the commissions as part of a team co-op. But I'm not going to do it during the 7-day trial. So because that just means you're not willing to do any work, and I'm going to give you the 3 members, and in the end you'll quit in a month. So call it like you see it. Okay. So here is my response. Yes, you will be a part of my team. I place a specific link into my team rotator, and I will get you 3 sales. The only rules that you are not placed in the team rotator until you're an upgraded team member. That means you pay the $50 fee. After the 7-day trial period, or pay the upgraded fee sooner than the 7 days, and you stay in my rotator till you get those 3 sales. Those 3 sales can take up to 45 days to complete, but usually sooner. So here, I don't make any promise that's going to be done in the first week, because that would be foolish to do that. Because if you can't deliver something, then you can't promise it. So because you never know how things work, some days you get a bunch of sales, some days you get a few. What you do control is effort and energy. So I say it'll take up to 45 days. Sometimes it'll take 46. Sometimes it'll take 10. It just means that I'm going to keep your link in a rotator until you get 3 sales. The good thing is, with the excellent training, you'll be able to get your own sales as well for TCP if you're willing to put in a little elbow grease, meaning work in your business. So mine will actually supplement and cover your monthly cost. So the important part when you're talking to a Facebook prospect is, yes, I will agree to do this. And by the way, if you become a member, you don't have to do this for anybody. This is just what I promise to do. But this is where you say, excellent training, you should be able to get your own sales. So I will guide you, I'll hold your hand a little bit, I will give you tips, techniques, and strategies, but I'm not going to do the work for you other than 3 sales to kind of get you going. But if you're not in the back office or in the Facebook group or posting ads or working on your funnel, then that's not going to matter. Okay? You have to put in daily work in your business. All right? So I answer that question, and her response is, so is your rotator for another one of your business then? So basically she's asking, is I just put her link in a rotator and I've got like 10 different businesses, okay? I have a few rotators. The rotator you will be placed in is just to get you your 3 sales for TCP. So basically what it is any of my members that join me and are upgraded and that I promise the 3 sales, their links are coming up to get 3 sales. So I'm advertising no charge to the person who's on my team and continue to rotate their links until they get their 3 sales. So what this tells me is maybe she wants, me to put her link in another rotator, or she just inquiring. Either way, no big deal, okay? So then she asked about my previous email, or previous message here about the training. And are you referring to David Dubb's training when you say that? I didn't know if the rotator would be something to stay into. I imagine there would be a cost for that. Well, there would be, because obviously my job is to get you to 3 sales and get you going where you can supplement your own income and not me do the work. For those who recognize me, I've done SFI co-ops, My World Plus co-ops, plug-in profit site co-ops. I've done all kinds of co-ops to help members of my team get sales. But if you don't do some of the work yourself to get your own sales, where you don't need somebody to find you sales, then ultimately you're going to fail. Okay? So she's asking about that. So I answer her. Pass the 3 sales? Yes. Depends on how many you wanted. No cost in the 3 sales as long as you're an upgraded member. Yes, David Dubb's trading. I do some as well, of course, as you've seen my videos, which is great. And again, my personal thing is you got to find ways to market your business. So I like doing the videos. My subscriber base is slowly going up. It's not the only thing that I do for marketing. You should do several different things for marketing and test and see, hey, this works. This works. Hey, I found you on YouTube. This works. I found you in this Facebook group. You have to find all the methods of advertising that work for you. If you don't test, then you can't find those. So her response, I've been through David's training once and intend to go through them all again as I would need a refresher. So what that tells me is this, okay? She's been in TCP. So probably didn't have a mentor that would help her. So somebody referred her, probably a big guru, so that it's just so many numbers. The person refers 50 new customers a day. I'm sure that she reached out to that person and never answered. So for me, when I see a message from this person, I got to answer it. I got to answer it because that's my job as a sponsor, and it's my way of helping this person do the work necessary and follow the training. I am not going to knock on her door do this? Did you do this? Did you do step 4 today? Did you do step 5? I will personally touch base with her, but I'm not going to do the work for her. So, but from this email or from this set of messages, this tells me that she's really willing to do a little work and sincere about making some money. So my response is absolutely, it's fantastic. I'll always be around for you as a member of my team, as you can see. Meaning I answer the questions. I am available. I do not blow her off. I do not answer. I don't move to the next person. Would you guide me as to how to promote the best economically way to begin with? So again, another question. Yes, there's plenty of free marketing inside the members area. And again, some of these questions are rhetorical. Go to the members area. There is tons of stuff. David Dubbs, one of the owners, goes live on Facebook in his group all the time. People are asking questions. He is there every day, almost all day. He is one of the people that you can count on to get your questions answered, or members in the group. But you have to go to the back office for the fees, for the videos and the training. So yes, plenty of free marketing. It requires no money out of your pocket. The key part is to make your $50 monthly fee paid. So this is me saying, not going to matter if you don't pay the $50 each month. Because if you're building a business, or you have an autoresponder, you have somebody build a landing page, or any of the like, you're going to pay more than this. Say this cost is insignificant. And if you people have been in business for a while, then you already know that. An autoresponder is $18, $20, $30, $40, all based on the number of subscribers. I could have 10,000 subscribers in my autoresponder inside of TCP, and guess what? My cost is still $50, okay? So this gives you access to me, David, the entire team, and all the tools. You do not have to pay for any marketing if you don't want to. So remember when I said earlier about the empire, and excuse me, phone ringing, and no time for that. So sorry about that, probably a prospect. But I'm here helping you right now. So the reason I ask is the person I was under before was so busy building an empire, it would take him anywhere from days to weeks to never get back to me. I would ask him for advice and never really get it. Yes, I know, but things with Facebook and I'm not sure what CL means, have changed to the point of making them somewhat useless these days. Well, first, that's wrong. Okay, Facebook, you can suck leads out of it every single day and get sales. I get a ton of sales all the time strictly from Facebook. I'm not sure what CL means. So again, as I said, see, she was referred probably under a big guru and didn't really help. It was just a numbers game to that person. Okay, so that won't happen with me, and I've been in your situation where your sponsor's never around because of the sheer numbers. I am always available for my team members. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to answer in 5 minutes. It could mean 10 minutes, could mean an hour, could mean 24 hours. But I guarantee you I'm going to answer all your questions. So you do not actively promote TCP, or do you promote it somewhat as one of your biz? Okay, so here, I'm going to stop right here because there's going to be, I'm going to do a third video on this subject. So what I kind of take from there a little bit is she's so unsure about herself and the business, wants to make sure that I'm the right sponsor. As you can see, I'm not putting any pressure. The only kind of pressure, I don't even consider pressure, is change your mentality, pay the fee, take advantage of all the tools. If you're trying to get a bunch of sales before the 7-day trial is up, stop, go away. I don't want you part of my team. You're not going to make it. It's as simple as that, okay? Invest in yourself, all right? So that's kind of it for me. I'm going to do another one, part 3. I actually didn't think I was going to have to do a part 3, but this is so important for any type of Facebook marketing that I want you to make sure that you're going through this training and understand it when you're actively pursuing lead sales and conversion. So again, I want everybody to take care, and I'll be back on the other side here with part 3. Thanks.